Are you sitting on significant gains from your HDB and wondering if now is the right time to upgrade to private property? With your HDB value appreciating by 200 to 300,000, you may feel secure about your future. But have you considered the hidden factors that could potentially impact your financial plans, especially as you age? As we age, our financial priorities change, and having the flexibility to access your funds becomes more crucial. What if I told you that restructuring a portfolio now could offer you better security and opportunities down the road? Let's take a look at a real-life example of how CPF accrued interest can impact your future cash flow and why timing your upgrade is critical. Tom and Angie, both 43 years old, they purchased their HDB flats at New Upper Changi Road back in 2000. Over the years, they have diligently paid down their mortgage with an outstanding loan of $169,000. However, what they didn't fully consider was the impact of CPF accrued interest. Today, their CPF accrued interest stands at $540,000, adding a significant amount to their financial obligations. When we add this to their outstanding loan, the total amount they will need to break even is $710,000. However, based on recent transactions, similar units are selling between $635,000 to $640,000. This means that if Tom and Angie were to sell today, they could face a negative sale of approximately up to $30,000. In 2022, Tom and Angie had the opportunity to sell their flats for $750,000, which would have then allowed them to exit with a profit. However, they decided to wait and the property market shifted. Now, with declining transaction price and growing CPF accrued interest, their ability to cash out is more challenging. This example underscores the importance of timing when considering an upgrade. The longer Tom and Angie wait, the more CPF accrued interest would accumulate, potentially locking them into a negative sales situation. By restructuring their portfolio now, they could position themselves for better financial security in the future. Let's explore how they can plan for their retirement by leveraging on their current HDB and restructuring their portfolio to become more financially strategic. Imagine today we start planning how much they will need to retire comfortably. Concurrently, their combined monthly expenses amount to $3,008. With an average inflation rate of 4%, this amount would inflate to approximately $8,000 per month by the time they are 60 years old. This translates to an annual requirement of $96,000. Assuming a general life expectancy of up to 85 years, they will need to set aside around $2.4 million just to cover their living expenses. On top of this, we should account for a smaller housing unit as most senior citizens prefer downsizing to something more manageable by then. A typical 3-room flat by then could cost about $400,000 to about $500,000 by then, while a 2-room flexi unit from HDB could range from $120,000 to $150,000 if they opt for a full 99 years lease. Now, if we factor in AEM model, Tom and Angie should ideally set aside $2.5 million. This figure would ensure they can live comfortably without being a financial burden to their family, a value I strongly advocate for. So the key question is, how can we make their assets work harder to help them reach this $2.5